I can remember how to do this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of the Level Up Show podcast. I am your host, Derek. With me, as always, a man who has a bigger bulge than Victor Oladipo's knee. It is Ralph. Hello, Ralph.
That's not probable. No, I don't think so.
Did you see Did you see his knee after he ripped his fucking hamstring apart?
I didn't see it, but I heard he was out.
Oh boy, it was real fucking bad. Like that, it looked like it rolled down to the knee. Like it did not look comfortable whatsoever. Congratulations on having a bigger bulge than him. Also joining me tonight is a man who's won RuPaul's Drag Race more than once. It is Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
What would that race look like?
Is he racist?
I don't know. Well, no, I think I'm talking more like a Forza race.
But that's the most racist.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
a lot of level 3 racist graphics.
Some open wheeled racism or no?
Well,
no.
It depends on if you agree to the open wheel, then it's fine.
Oh, so it's not okay. Normally they don't let you do that. Normally they only allow either.
Open wheel. You make the decision. If it's your relationship, you guys can have an open wheel relationship or not. It's up to you.
Yeah,
you and Paul. I'm glad you guys are doing good though.
It's really frowned upon, but I guess times are changing though, right?
That's what Bob Dole said. Yep.
Yeah,
I think wrong Bob or Rob.
Yeah,
Rob Dole. I'm not really sure which one it is.
Bob Ross, you meant?
Yeah, definitely Bob Ross. Yeah, right before he died.
Yeah, he was really making sure things were changing.
Yeah, I mean, his trees started to not look like trees anymore. So.
Yeah.
They were crosses.
I was going to say, what were they? Sights? Just ready for death? Welcome to episode 182, the Nostalgia Fest. I am on a nostalgia high from listening to old episodes of this very show, which is a very sad thing, but I will admit it. I enjoy listening to these old-ass episodes. I'm not quite ready to give out the area that you guys can go listen to the old episodes if you want to. I'm hoping that I have it fixed to where by the time I get them all uploaded, that this will be the place that I house all of the episodes, and they will all fix into iTunes. So, yes, I'm currently working on that behind the scenes to see how that goes. What else has been up? How are you guys? It's been a week since we talked about Game of the Year. Do you guys regret nominating and saying that God of War is the best game of the year? You guys not okay with that still? Our collective game of the year.
You're saying we weren't okay with it then?
Well, I mean, I don't know that you knew that I posted that was our collective game of the year.
I didn't know that, but that's fine. That makes sense.
I would never do that.
You could have. I mean,
no one would know.
You could have put Red Dead. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I thought it was Fallout, but
that's true. Yeah. I was gonna put it was that My Horse Designer game or whatever the fuck it was called.
My Writing Life.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
It still doesn't have any reviews. My writing stables.
My life with a big horses. Horse dick. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I want to play it.
It was cheap. It was like $20 a couple weeks ago, but I didn't.
On Switch.
Risky.
You should get it on Switch if it's on Switch.
It is on Switch. It's on everything, I think.
A lot of things are on Switch.
Or only download.
Physical. Well, I mean both. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, both probably. Yeah. What else is up? Ryan, what's been going on, man? How are you?
Not much. I'm just living in a city that's recovering.
Do you feel the sad? Do you have to go there? Do you feel the sadness of the city?
It was nobody wanted to talk about it at all at work on Tuesday.
No. Did you push them to talk about it?
Some person mentioned it, and it was immediately evident that nobody else wanted to discuss it.
Nope, it's over. Water under the bridge.
Yep, next year.
Yeah. I had a guy at the new job come in who was at the game and talked about, he wasn't super happy with the referees or, the D Ford offside call being offsides.
He was definitely offsides.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he knows, but he just wasn't happy with it. I mean, that was the game winner, but,
well,
what are you
some people are saying, like, the Patriots should have got a legal formation for that, which who gives a shit now? But
I think that's what he was saying.
The tackle was lined up so far back. I Probably.
Yeah, they probably cancel out and they probably just redo the play.
I mean, it's still not as bad as that pass interference or non-pass interference call.
Oh, the Saints game?
and Rams game. Holy shit! That was like an NFL blitz play. He just
was literally an NFL blitz play.
Tackled the receiver. I don't understand.
Without even turning his head. Didn't even turn his head.
He could have intercepted. He could have got a pick six on that if he would have been looking at the ball.
Yeah.
Nope. That was crazy. And like I don't know. Like I've seen people putting up all these billboards in Atlanta about how the Saints got robbed because the Super Bowl's in Atlanta. And then people were threatening to sue the NFL.
Yeah, I saw people were trying to get lawyers to sue the NFL for like brokenheartedness or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
I mean, those are some really good games aside from those really shitty calls. Like, they were good football games. But yes,
I mean, it's not. I don't think that call cost the Chiefs. Their lack of
their lack of defense is what fucked them over.
Didn't help anything, and their lack of offense in the first half.
It is amazing to think or to see that the league's second worst defense in the league made it to the championship game.
Yeah, got to have a high-powered offense.
Yeah, and you got that, thankfully. And then you're going to hire, is it Rex Ryan as a coach? Is that what's happening?
Last I heard was Steve Spagnuolo, which is
it's an upgrade.
I don't know. I mean, he had better people. When he was the Giants defensive coordinator.
Just
whatever.
They're
going to lose D Ford because he's a free agent. That's fine.
He's going to want a lot of money.
He can stand on someone's sideline in the wrong spot. That's fine.
Oh God, I was so I was.
Then they asked him what he was doing on that play, and he said something about how he has to see the ball. And it's like you're on the end. You can always see the ball.
Well, yeah, because there was some audio about he didn't know he was offsides because he was trying to judge it of where that tackle was, I guess, but still seems why didn't you just look to the left and be like, oh, I'm past where the ball is. This is probably wrong. I mean, but not that it matters. But I already had my existential crisis about being a Chiefs fan. So
that whole play was weird because, what the hell was that throw, and what was Gronk doing on that catch? The whole thing just looked terrible. And then the dude who picks it off fumbles it when nobody touches it. The whole play was just messed up.
They needed a redo on that one.
Wrong show, I think, is what is supposed to be said.
We don't have a show for that.
Oh, damn it. We could, but it's too much work.
Well, in the next 2 or 3 years, Andy Reid will be back in the AFC Championship again.
Yeah, sure. Donovan McNabb is coming out of retirement to be his offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Man, that'd be bad.
Michael Vick's going to be the running backs coach.
And Terrell Owens will be the strength coach. Show him how to do those sit-ups.
Michael Vick's I want to say he's an offensive coordinator or something for one of those Alliance of American Football teams.
Right on.
I could be wrong about that.
Not the XFL? He doesn't want to come work for Vince?
I guess not. At least, the Alliance thing is actually getting ready to start. I don't know about the XFL. It starts
XFL is
a couple
2
weeks
years away. Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Starts the week after the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, I worked the fucking Super Bowl.
Well, you're not going to be missing much.
Rough.
Yeah, you're right. Also, I'm not missing any good halftime entertainment. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't
know. I don't know if it's ever been good.
There's been times it's been fine. This year, I'm not expecting anything.
The nip slip, that was fine.
Yeah.
I'm not the world's biggest Prince fan, but Prince is okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's pretty good.
He's not performing this year.
Yeah.
Nope.
Bruno Mars is good. I like Bruno Mars. I thought that was okay. Didn't Timberlake do one too? After the boob one?
Yeah, he did because he was walking through the stands or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was okay.
Oh, yeah. I remember the selfie thing he took. Yeah.
That was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
It's all fine. It's no Fergie singing the national anthem
in the NBA games. Yeah. That is worse than Victor Oladipo's knee.
I'd listen to that during halftime. Why don't they sing that during halftime?
Great how they cut to the players and the players are making a bunch of weird faces while she's singing.
Yeah, they're just trying not to laugh.
This is Fergalicious. what they're saying.
Nothing like sexing up the national anthem.
Well, if you bring a car in there.
The Rockets red flare is a new dildo.
Oh gosh. Yeah, everybody be fucking their hood of their Ford F-150s. Not the hood, that windshield.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not it.
Oh man,
Yeah, I mean,
It's not an
I think
obvious
it's,
joke there.
I think Ford doesn't put a little Mercedes end cap on there. That'd be fucking bad.
D Ford.
Yeah. Have you guys seen these yet? You guys taken a part of being the most stuffed?
I mean, you showed them to us, but I've never seen one in person.
This is
I haven't either.
This is the real life. These things are.
I still feel like it needs to be like one on the left with one little cookie piece, right? Cookie piece, and then just a giant, giant.
Just frosting packets.
Yeah.
Why isn't it just like how they
It's
sell
like
cookie
exploded.
dough?
Oh yeah.
Like they sell cookie dough sometimes, where it's just like a big tube, just big tube of the stuff.
Frosting? I mean, it's just frosting is all it is. At that point, they would just tell you like the Oreo could like make a frosting tub, like that would work.
And it's like an Oreo, like the lid is an Oreo, and
Sure.
the bottom is an Oreo. Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is Oreo. Yeah, it's all edible.
I'd eat that. Yeah.
I had some of these last night, and the more I ate of them, the more I was like, it's the same way with the Mega Stuffed Oreos. Like the proper proportion to stuff and cookie is made perfect in the double stuffed Oreo, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think double stuffed is the best.
The
yeah.
Mega Stuffed was too much. These, and I had to try them. The most stuffed, while good for being novel, too much.
Right. Yeah, I can't make another one now. They put those are the
It
most
is
stuff.
the most, yeah.
Yeah, they
Who
can't.
put
Ultimate,
it-
the ultimate stuff.
Yeah. I mean, other than changing the stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I always forget Oreos exist.
Oh man,
Yeah.
this fat kid never forgets.
I guess I'd go for donuts or something if I'm going for
Sweets.
dessert. I don't know.
I like a good Oreo. I've been on a Cheez-It attack lately. I haven't had any, but man, Cheez-It sounded real good.
Attack doesn't
Yeah.
sound great.
Yeah, I've been craving them real bad.
Okay.
Need to give me some Cheez-Its.
They have the most Cheez-Its, or no?
They have the big ones, and the best ones are the extra crisp or extra done or well done Cheez-Its. A little bit more, like a little bit more crispy. Yeah, they're super good.
C's? Is that what that's called?
Disease.
BFCs.
Big fucking Cheez-Its.
Yeah, is that what they're called?
I know. You should send that to them right now.
Okay, they probably won't do it.
know.
'Cause they need to create something that starts with a G, then it would make more
Yeah.
sense.
That's true. Or BFDs. BFDs nuts. Yeah.
That's well. I guess that Ralph could get that BFD, big fucking donut.
Yeah.
That's true. Welcome to 2019 proper. Now that we are kind of out of I don't know, game of the year mode or pre-game of the year mode. It's kind of this is technically a new season of the Level Up Show podcast, if you will. We used to do those. What are we on? Season 12?
It's hard to say.
Did we get canceled at one point?
We've been canceled for years.
Are we on Netflix at this point? Is that where we're at? Or are we on something worse than Netflix?
We're just
Crackle? Are we on Crackle?
we can't
Is
even watch
Amazon
this.
worse than Netflix?
Yeah, I would say Amazon's worse than
Yeah.
Netflix. Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Crackle's pretty bad, or like
Crackle's pretty rough, yeah.
Pluto TV.
What is that? I have no idea what that is.
It's on PS4. It's a free app. It's like a bunch
Oh.
of channels and shit that are weird. But Impact Wrestling shows on one of them.
We're on
So you watch Impact
We're on the MLB app
No.
on PlayStation. That's what we're on.
with our BFDs, yeah.
Yeah.
With our BVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
We haven't jumped the shark yet, have we?
What? Sharks?
Not
Shark.
quite, but
We've
we're
talked about
close.
sharks.
We're Sharknado 2. We're not quite to Sharknado 3 levels of bad yet.
As long as we're not baby shark, but
Well, I
It's
don't
a
know.
hot jam.
I would love to be Baby Shark about 2 months ago, and we'd be rolling in some dough, I think. Instead, we're just talking about eating cookie dough.
yeah,
or
everybody wants
the
that
most
baby shark
stuff.
money.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Baby
I'm
shark
trying-
tank.
trying to hitch my wagon to that Baby Shark money is what I'm trying to do.
I mean, we could pitch it I don't know what network it is. The one that does Shark Tank, where you pitch them Baby Shark Tank.
Baby, it's literal just babies.
Babies coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I mean, they already got that Boss Baby movie. You know, we could do a little spin on that too. Yeah.
I just assumed we were going to be throwing babies into live Shark Tanks, kind of like how what was it? Michael Phelps raced that shark, or what did he race? Dolphin or something?
Racist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He swam against something and it wasn't real.
Was he smoking a bowl and
He smoked a big blunt beforehand? Yeah.
or
He
bonging?
rolled one.
Yeah.
Bonging a blintz. Sure.
Uh-huh.
I'm with you. Well, welcome to the show. Let's get into some news, shall we? Ralph, what do you got for news? I'm just kidding.
I can improvise.
I mean, you can try. Yeah, go for it. If you want to improvise some news, fake it out.
No, I read about that Nindies showcase that I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Because it was like the European
Nindies
Nintendo
something
channel. I don't know.
Sure.
SteamWorld Quest.
I was excited about this, and then I watched the trailer for it, and I was still excited for that, surprisingly, even though it is a card game.
I think it looks all right. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with a card game per se.
Sure.
It's just, but it did remind me of Paper Mario Color Splash because like your moves are so you like the loot basically is cards, and your cards are your moves or your attacks or whatever. And that's exactly how Paper Mario Color Splash is. So, I don't know. I like the idea of collecting cards for some reason.
I just like anything that's in the Steam world. I'm into that.
I mean, mostly, yeah.
SteamWorld Heist was really good. I
can't do it.
I know you
Wasn't
can't.
there another
I really liked it.
SteamWorld? The first SteamWorld thing was like a tower defense or something? I don't know what it's called.
That I'm not into.
I don't know anything about that one. But
I'm
yeah.
not into that. Yep.
That's all I got for that.
Make the Cleveland Steam World.
we brought up the Big Ben steamer. That's what we used to call his interceptions back then.
He led the league in steamers this year. So.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh boy!
So he has not given it up.
He's still throwing the steamers.
Yeah,
yep.
He's still a prolific steamer.
You had correctly predicted that he was going to throw 2 steamers that weekend, and he did. You're like a fucking godsend.
Yeah, I actually I know Ralph hates him, but I actually don't mind him. But he does throw a lot of steamers.
I don't hate Roethlisberger. I just don't like him. I mean, because he's a fucking rapist, but whatever.
I mean, alleged, yeah.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say where there's smoke, there's Michael Phelps.
Redhead? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, him and Chris Brown can just go get a room.
Jesus Christ! Talk about him. Listen, man. First you beat somebody, now you're raping somebody in France. What?
Do as the French do.
Don't shave your armpits? What?
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
What
shit
else?
Weird.
What else? What other? Wait, that's the console you own.
The hot console right now. Yes.
Yeah.
We
are you.
You.
Well, the only other thing I pulled from that Nindies thing that I thought was important was a game we saw at PAX in 2017.
Yes.
And talked to one of the dudes behind it. Double Kick Heroes is coming to Switch.
I have
You're
that
not wearing
interview
you're not wearing a Marshawn Lynch jersey, are you? Our shirt, aren't you?
It's Altered Beast. It
Okay.
says Beast mode though.
Yeah.
It says Rise from Your Grave on the bottom.
Did Forsaken Castle ever come out, Ralph?
No, it didn't. What the fuck? Not that I'm aware of.
Russian Subway Dogs is on its way out. Pizza Titan's out. Sundered's out. Double Kick Heroes, 6.5 minute interview right here.
Monster Boy's out.
Hi. Also, the Totino's Toilet Pizza commercial I recorded. I don't even know if this is going to work. It might still work. Yeah.
Does that pizza taste better after putting it in the toilet? Or
Well, he just threw it in.
On the right to add a game of your choosing to the 100 great games of all time.
I remember when ads were a thing.
When
When we were ad supported.
If you're throwing a party, but need the guests to leave early with diarrhea, then feed them a Totino's Toilet Party Pizza. Now in stores.
Would they leave early, or would they just destroy your bathroom?
Well, I don't know. I would hope they wouldn't. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want them in the bathroom.
You got to find people who are embarrassed to shit in someone else's house, then become friends with them, and then give them that.
Invite all those people over at once and give them Totino's party piece.
Yeah. The ads that I ran into in the old episodes were mostly the Ryan ad.
Oh, like who is he?
Who is Ryan? Yeah. How did we get that sound clip of him being like, I don't even know that guy? Where do we get that?
I don't know. He just like called me in the middle of the day once, and like I'm in the room with a bunch of people, and he wanted me to say this line. I was like, all right, this is really awkward, but sure.
It was very worth it, I guess.
It was. I'm sure it sounded great.
Yeah, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
I remember that now sitting in the dining room.
I didn't know you guys were doing that. So I didn't know you guys were recording stuff at Eric's house. And then you called me.
I was like half the day just doing stupid ass commercials for no reason.
Yeah.
That's where Sensual Samson was born. That's where the true adventures of Little D and Coconut Wife, which are still the
Ride a fucking bike to work. So that one.
It's still the absolute truth. I played that for her the other night, and she lost it. She's like, he captures my essence so properly.
Oh, that's not great.
It's in your pants, you fucking jackass. Ride a fucking bike to work. You dick. Oh, fuck.
Sit and spin.
That's sweet. Yeah, man. I'll like Eric. Something about Eric Decker in there because we used. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Still in the league?
No, I don't think so.
I think he just retired like last year, maybe.
I think he tried out for he was on the Titans last year. He tried out for the Patriots, I think, this year and didn't make it.
No, we already got Julian Edelman. We don't need you.
Yeah, we don't need another one of you.
How many more roids do you need in your life?
Yep. But yeah, man, that was some stuff right there. But anyway, Ralph, what else you got for news?
I got nothing. That's
right.
it. Call it a show.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. What about this stuff for you? We'll go through this. I say this every week. We'll go through it really quick. That Ubisoft hidden game in Watch Dogs 2 got canceled. Did you guys see that?
Frontier.
Pioneer.
No.
Pretty close.
Stereo company. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a secret hidden trailer in Watch Dogs 2, which I remember finding if you did that Ubisoft side quest. The former lead animator, Jonathan Cooper, sent out a tweet just saying, rest in peace to Pioneer. The game got officially announced in 2017, and it's now just been canceled, formally canceled.
I never knew it was officially announced.
Yeah. Apparently in 2017, after it had been out for a while, it had been.
The game is now Starlink.
I was going to say, you know what else has been canceled?
Is that what that game's called?
Yeah, Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Next year's Madden.
That old visceral Star Wars game got canceled. EA Vancouver. Star Wars apparently is just not. They're just not going to make open world. They're not going to make any more video games.
I don't understand because that seems like easy money.
Just make Battlefront games.
I mean, if you were to make Battlefront games that just rip people off, it is easy money.
Yeah, I mean, you could piss off that fan base and still, I think they would still buy the shit.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
And you make another connection Star Wars.
Hell yeah. R2D2 Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Yeah.
It beeps and boops.
Yeah. Yeah, probably another 360. Yeah.
What? So do you know anything about EA's contract with the Star Wars?
No,
license?
I know that they're talking. That Fallen Order game made by
Oh,
Respawn.
I didn't.
Guys, remember that weird ass interview from E3 this year where that dude's like, making a Star Wars game. And whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's supposed to be coming out this fall.
Whoa.
So,
it's going to get canceled this fall.
It's going to get canceled in April probably. But yeah, I don't know anything about the contract through EA themselves. The only thing I've got for you is just about a little bit about the game, supposedly from people that are a little bit more
We
familiar
could
with
have Tetsuo Nomura. He could get some Star Wars going, right?
yeah,
Right.
give it to what's this year? 2019. So in 2033, 2033, the open world Star Wars game will release.
Yeah. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna have really amazing looking hair.
Yeah, the hair will be
Very
customizable.
very large shoes.
The font will be the exact same from 2002. Yep,
Yeah.
Well, Disney owns all this shit, so
Yeah.
we can make it happen.
it's true.
Disney used to have their own actual development teams for video games. I don't know if they have
Yeah.
anymore. They might have got rid of them all.
I think when they got rid of Disney Infinity, I thought they got rid of most of them.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
maybe they
think
should bring that back just to make Star Wars games.
John Vignacchi will be happy.
Yeah. He
yeah.
worked on that Tron game and the whatever those. What was that toy stuff again? I think you just said it.
Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah.
Ralph was all about that Disney Infinity.
For a little while, yeah.
What did we talk about? Lone Ranger. You love that Lone Ranger
Yeah,
playset.
I don't know why, but I like playing that. It was not
You
great.
You did not want to see that movie, but you wanted to fucking play that.
but I never did see the movie.
Because I guess I wanted to see it because I thought Army Hammer looked cool. I don't know. I'm done.
Like blonde white dudes. Yep.
Yes, must be. Call me. Oh, never mind. I won't say that. Anyway, Jason Schreier talked to people more closely about the game. Apparently, the game was codenamed Orca. Very early development was supposed to involve playing a scoundrel or a bounty hunter who could explore various open world planets, work different actions across the Star Wars universe. Basically, it sounds like it was just fucking Mass Effect, but Star Wars.
Could you use your blaster to like shoot limbs off of enemies?
And this just says blasters, also known as penis.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think so.
Sounds
But-
nice.
So
So
that
it's not Dead Space 4 is what
got
you're saying.
canceled. Oh man, yeah, we talked about Dead Space 4 in one of those episodes too, and Ryan shot me down because he was like, "Yeah, they already said they're not making another one," and then
Yeah.
years later, they still have not made another one.
They screwed it up so bad. It'll be amazing if they ever come out with another one.
Pretty sure it was two. I think it was yours and my most disappointing game of 2013, Ralph.
Yeah, I can see that.
You gonna pick up that Donut County physical edition on IM 8-bit?
No.
Oh, whoa. What all? Everything or just PS4? Is it also on Switch?
PS4.
It's PS4 right now.
Ooh. Is it limited or
It's 5,000 copies.
how much?
30. I don't know what shipping is.
Region free, reversible cover inside. Also, the disc says "Have a garbage day," which is pretty great.
Alright, I might do that.
That's. I mean, it is a great game. I really like
I
that
don't have
game.
much time if there's only 5,000 copies though.
I
It's on a
don't think.
pre-order right now.
Oh, I feel like IM 8-bit does not sell out of
Anything?
their stuff very well because I think they still have a physical version of Rez on PS4, and I pre-ordered that like 2 years ago or something. I don't
Still
know.
get X-Files, What Remains of Edith Finch, Undertale. I don't know what Persona 5 stuff they have. Monument Valley stuff, Cuphead stuff, Mega Man 3 stuff. I don't know what that is. Res Infinite and Shadow of the Colossus stuff. I'm not sure what most of this is though.
I mean, some of that's just like vinyl or
Yeah.
shirts or something.
Bullshit.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I feel like they've had that version. They've had Gang Beasts for sale forever, and it's
since
still there
1920s.
because it's got like the worst cover I've ever seen for a game. But that's
I would like that. I wish I would like that game more, but it just doesn't do anything for me to watch people play it.
I don't know anything about Gang Beasts.
I just watch Giant Bomb dudes play it, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah. It looks I don't know. It looks weird. I would never want to play it, but it's okay to watch people play it for like 5 minutes.
That Mega Man stuff is that Mega Man X SNES class or SNES cartridge.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. They like re-released it
Yeah.
for some reason. Like, why would I want that?
But anyway, if you want to pick up Donut County Physical Edition, $30, im8bit.com. It is a good game, so if you have not played it and want a physical version, I would suggest doing that.
If you want to fill a hole,
Yeah, if you want to fill a D hole or see a
Mhm.
D hole get filled, just anyway. GameStop buyout is expected to be finalized next month. What are you guys thinking there? I know they've been talking about GameStop going out of business or having somebody buy them for a while now. What do you guys think is going to happen here with GameStop?
Uh,
I don't know. I don't go there enough.
I bet they're gonna close most of the stores.
Don't they own ThinkGeek? Or
Yeah, I mean, their stores now. I go there fairly often because I don't have a whole lot of choice if I want to go to a store with video games. That's not Walmart. Like their stores all has like a lot of shirts and Funko Pops and stuff now.
Memorabilia more than games.
Yeah, there's like a shitload of that. So, which I don't really mind because, like, not that I want to buy any of that, but I'm okay with that. I guess
what if they open all that memorabilia and sold it to you as new?
they probably do. They like wear the shirts with tags on them.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they sold me an open copy of Onimusha because the case that they had that was closed was cracked, which means that the person that opened it up to take it home and played it didn't want to open up the cracked case and open up the nice case just so they could still sell it as new.
What?
So
they sold you Onimusha as an open game?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they let you return it. Open.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but they let me return it, and I was super pumped about it. I got money back. And then they sold me Assassin's Creed Origins in a GameStop case.
I'm hoping that was used and not new.
Yeah, it was used. That's why I got it for $15. Thank you, Ralph.
No problem. That my membership thing expires today. So
wow. I will not be using that any longer, or I will give you money to keep it going because I will not give GameStop money.
See, this is so GameStop started Power Up Elite Pro membership
so
or something.
So many words that need to be put into there for no reason.
Yeah, like there's only so that started. I don't know if it was last year. I think it was early last year, and they got you 20% off used games, and then 20% extra trade credit. But then they like killed it, so I can't renew that one.
Wow.
But their normal ones like 10% both ways. But I can renew and get that one. But so I was trying to abuse the 20% off, and I was glad you still used it.
Yeah, one more time.
I actually got on their website and ordered some. This is probably gonna. These games may be fake, but I got like Zombies Ate My Neighbors for Super Nintendo and Contra 3. So we'll see what. I haven't got them in the mail yet, but we'll see if they're fake or not.
They're full of spiders, yeah, probably.
Are you going to open them
up? Probably not, because I probably don't have the right tools to do it.
Sure you do. Whip it out.
A hammer? Oh.
Yeah, well, if you want to call it that.
Okay, yeah. No, anyway, I don't know.
GameStop closing. There's people out there trying to buy them. They lost roughly $488 million in November last year. Let me read it word for word. Following the retailer's report of a third quarter loss of over $488 million in November last year, seems like the company might be getting a much needed helping hand with rumors of a buyout.
I mean, I feel like they could stay alive, but I could be completely wrong. Because I don't know if they can compete with online stuff. It's just like they can't make stuff cheap enough, and they have to pay idiots to run the place.
Let me tell you, when I went to get Assassin's Creed Origins, and this, I would guess to be no more than 20 to 22-year-old was telling me about the Assassin's Creed.
Spoil it for you?
No, because I told him I'd never played one. He's like, "Oh man, come back and tell me how that is being a first-time player of an Assassin's Creed game. I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on it." I'm like, "No, you wouldn't." And he also tried to explain to me how he has been excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 his entire life, and I just stared at him glaringly. And got
played those games as a child, as a young child. 1 and 2. Because when 1 come out, 1 was like early 2000s, 2 was 2006.
Yeah.
No one is more excited than me for Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't care. No one.
Well, Square Enix probably is.
No, they're not.
Mickey's probably really pumped.
Although, let me tell you something that is exciting. those fucking Metacritic scores.
We'll get there.
Moving on. Anthem's going to have matchmaking for literally everything on PlayStation. So in case you were curious as to how that's going to be.
Don't care.
I care because I'll be playing.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
What about Switch?
Oh yeah, that Switch version.
When it comes out,
They're starting development on that one.
so we're trying to get away from online, always online games, and don't get Anthem. Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, in case that's not a big enough title for you, is another RPG card game that's coming to Switch and PC. It's a non-canonical game coming out this April. You guys into that?
The only card game I'm into is Solitaire.
You were still into Solitaire 6 years ago, and Minesweeper, surprisingly.
Yeah, those games are timeless.
We talked about timeless games. Those were the ones.
Yeah. They need a Resident Evil 2 style remake for
Resident Evil tools.
Yeah.
They do need the Resident Evil tools. You're right. Go fix it. Hey, Capcom, fix Minesweeper.
Yep.
All right, moving through. Psyonix announced this is a couple weeks back now that cross-platform play on Rocket League is now a thing. They are the second game to join everyone's favorites, Fortnite, on the PlayStation. That now allows for people to play with not only PC users, which is what you were able to do before, but Xbox One and Nintendo Switch players as well.
Okay, that's cool.
I believe that you can only play games in a matchmaking session or against one another in all online sessions. It's not like I don't think you can like group up yet. Something about that. They're working on trying to get you full ability to do that throughout the year. So
okay.
I don't know. Rocket League seemed like the best course, like the best game to be able to play that on.
They've been studying some Power Rangers episodes and how to group up, form up. Yeah.
Is Lawbreakers the next game to get cross-platform play?
Yeah, they're going to call what's his name back up and get him back into video games for the third time, and Corey Barlog's going to hire him to work on the new God of War, they're going to rule the world.
It's going to be a lot of chainsaws in that.
That's true. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
A lot of meat shields. Yeah.
Are either of you guys Nintendo Switch Online users yet?
Nope. You are, though.
No, I am not.
I am, yeah. You are correct. Apparently, there's been a data mine exploit to where somebody has found a full list of titles for Super Nintendo that may or may not get added to the Switch Online service. Would you guys like to hear the titles that are rumored to be coming to the Nintendo Switch Online mode?
Why not?
Super Mario World.
Let me get there. Calm down.
Super Mario Hero.
Let's just go yay or nay when I say it. Ready? Super Mario Kart.
Yep.
Yay.
That's a good one.
Super Soccer.
Yay. I don't know. I've never played it.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Yeah, that's a must.
Demon's Crest.
Yeah, that's interesting. That
Super
game's
Mario,
rare as fuck.
Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
No.
That's fine. Just have it on there to look at. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Stunt Race FX.
That's a novelty, but not a good game.
Kirby's
That's
Dream
fine.
Course.
That game's pretty fun. I'm into that.
Poppin' Twinbee.
I feel like that's a
What?
Japanese game.
You doing some drugs? Some drug simulator?
Yep.
I don't think that's an English game.
After I pop the Twin Bees, you're going to be popping these Twin Ds.
Yeah. Super Mario World 2 looks a lot better after you pop the Twin B.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Star Fox, all right.
They should put the second
Whatever.
one in there. They could now.
Contra 3, The Alien.
Oh yes, one of the best games of all time.
Kirby Superstar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm only getting one yes. Ryan?
Well,
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Hell yeah, great game, great time.
I've never played it.
Kirby's
It's
Dream
on-
Land 3.
Most of these are on your SNES Classic.
Kirby's Dreamland 3.
That game is not, but it's cool.
Super Metroid.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be on there.
Super Mario World.
What?
Some would say the
No.
greatest game ever made.
Perhaps.
Pilot Wings.
It's a novelty.
F-Zero.
That's a great one. Yep.
Yeah.
Star Fox 2.
Oh.
That game
Are they actually
sucks.
doing that? Are they actually doing that?
I'm just telling you what's on this on this data mine. Punch
Yeah.
Out.
I've
Sure.
never been a Punch Out guy, but that's fine.
The Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
That's awesome. That game's cool.
Super Mario All Stars, including Super Mario 2. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And Breath of Fire 2.
That's interesting. I'd like to play that.
Those were added, not all at once, obviously, but would that make you be a Nintendo Online customer?
No, I'll just mod my SNES Classic.
Right. Smart idea. Cool. Ryan, you?
No. I will never be one.
I figured. All right. Well, that's my news. That's all I got for you.
They put out Resident Evil 0 on N64 on their Nintendo Online thing. I'll do it.
They're unfinished.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd play that.
I don't know what Nintendo 64 games I'd want. Probably just wait.
None.
No. Ape Escape, was that on the 64 or was that on GameCube?
That was PlayStation.
Oh, damn it. There you go.
Should put
Gran
that on
Turismo.
What am I thinking? Am I thinking Monkey Ball? Was that on the 64?
That was on GameCube.
Okay, that's what I was thinking though. Right on.
Okay.
Monkey
Put out
Ball,
a system
Sega.
that's just Monkey Ball. Yeah, it's Sega.
Ralph, why don't you tell us what you've been playing this week?
I have been playing a game Ryan has, I think.
Yeah.
Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, which is a game in the No More Heroes franchise, which there's the first two were on Wii, and then is the one on PlayStation 3 just the first one?
Yeah, it's a remake of the first one with the little bit extra content.
Okay. So how far are you in this, Ryan?
Not very far. I got right to the part where you're going to start the second game, and I haven't done it yet. So, but I got through all that like green text part, which was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm on the final game. So this game's fucking nuts, and it's shallow as hell. Also, like there's like a weird middle ground here. So you have this video game console called the Death Drive Mark II, which I feel like is not quite an illegal game console, but something like that. And it requires the games are put on death balls.
Yeah.
So you're trying to find these death balls. So like each death ball is like a level. And so I'm on the sixth one, which is the final one, I think. So I don't know. It's kind of the game's just kind of like a hack and slash sort of thing. You're just going through levels, beating up shit with your sword. The levels are too long.
They're incredibly long.
What I'm figuring out. I mean, they're fun, I guess, but they're just kind of mindless, and they go on a long time. But the game is really funny, and like, so in between each level, you like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like what Ryan just said, like it becomes like a visual novel where it's just like a black screen with green text. It almost looks like an 80s computer or something, I'd say.
Yeah, that's been my favorite part of the game so far. Was just going through that.
those are they're all good so far that I've seen. I've screenshotted some of them and posted it on our Twitter feed, I think.
I saw that along with someone telling me that I've got 2 great balls.
Oh yeah, that was from Pokemon Let's Go.
A game you no longer have.
That's correct.
Sad. I would have bought it from you.
I don't know. I don't know. There's like some stuff I want to say, but I don't want to spoil it for Ryan. Like, there's some shit that's happened that I'm like, yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's in this game. But
okay, so let's flip it a different way. How long is it? Is it going to be something we might be able to talk about next week, Ryan? Or are you going to be too busy playing Resident Evil 2?
I'm going to be. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I haven't played much of anything.
Knuckle deep, Ryan Gosling deep in Resident Evil 2.
game's
I mean, how deep did he get? I can't remember.
He got knuckle deep.
the game is less than 10 hours long. So,
I just know I have to the part. So, the story and stuff is just batshit crazy, which is fine, and I like it a lot. But I really don't like playing the game part. so that makes it difficult to for me to want to keep going.
it can feel kind of like a chore, and like you can tell it's really low budget, at least from what I think. And there's some stuff later on that makes me really think it's low budget. But I don't know. And
it's kind of weird. Like, does it even seem like he's trying to make a game? It seems like he just like there has to be some game stuff in here. So here's your game stuff, and then here's my crazy story.
Yeah, and they touch on that too. At some point, they'll talk about that. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna load up the first No More Heroes again to play it a little bit, but I failed to see how it compares, like combat wise.
You have it on Wii?
Yeah, I've only got the first one. I had the second one, but I don't have it anymore, and apparently it's more expensive. But whatever. I guess I'm glad this game got made, but I can't imagine it's gonna sell worth of shit. And I think it's weird the Grasshopper manufacturer, who was Suda's development team, like they published it also.
Yeah.
So,
I thought Nintendo was helping them out, but on the side of the box it just says Grasshopper. It doesn't say Nintendo.
Yeah, so like I guess they could have done something since it's a Switch exclusive. Oh, I don't really know. And there's like supposedly a Majora's Mask shirt in that game, but I have yet to see it. But I think it's weird, like so there's a double kick hero shirt in that game, and then it got announced for Switch, and then
That's kind of strange.
There's a shirt for this game called Treachery and Beatdown City, which I don't know anything about, but I heard that got announced for Switch like today or yesterday or something. So there's like a bunch of shirts for all these games, and some of them aren't on Switch. So I'm like, well, they must be coming out for Switch at some point. So I guess I don't really know what to think of it. I like playing it, but I don't know. It's probably not a great game.
It's definitely weird. But yeah,
how are the graphics? Like, are the graphics look good, or does it look kind of old?
It doesn't look that great.
So the part where you play it doesn't look good, but
does it feel like it looks like a Wii game?
I don't even know how to describe it. It's not. It doesn't look good, but the stuff in between with like the green text and all that stuff, they did a really good job with that.
Is that like the solid snake stuff that you posted, Ralph?
Yeah, you could say it's stylish, I guess. But yeah, like graphically, you could say like a lot of it looks like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
Like
yikes.
It's nothing remarkable, that's for sure. But I mean, all his games
really
kind of
out too. So
yeah, a little too much in the second level, as you will.
I think it's because they want you to play with another person, but
yeah, that is
probably not going to play with another person.
This game does have co-op, so you can play it all 2 players. But yeah, I don't think you can't play it online, and I don't know who's going to play this with me. Nobody would want to.
I'll drive down there.
One of those cats.
Perhaps. I like when you do.
Do you have a bed for me? I mean, I'll be there.
I got the outdoors. It's like a bed.
It's like negative 40 degrees outside. Yeah, perfect.
Those cats don't turn into a bed.
Make it happen.
I will fuck them to sleep. Wait.
Oh no. I like when you do in your combat and like you build up some meter, and then you push the button to do like this special move thing, and sometimes Travis Touchdown yells "fuck off."
Oh yeah,
for no reason. It's kind of funny, but that's pretty standard, I guess, for No More Heroes games. So I guess I don't really know. I probably wouldn't suggest anyone buy this unless it's dirt cheap.
Yeah, unless you really like Suda 51's crazy stuff, then
and there's like a lot of references in there that I don't think most people would get, and like even
There's like a 25th Ward one.
oh yeah, there's a lot. Silver Case, and I could say more, but I won't because you've played these other games of Suda 51s. I think I've played about all of it except Killer 7.
I have Killer 7, but I haven't started it.
There's still time. So I guess that's all I got to say about
it. Maybe it'll be on the GameCube Classic.
Maybe. I thought there was a rumor it was coming. Is it on PC right now?
I don't know. Was it only GameCube or did it also come out on PS2?
I think it was on PS2. I'm not sure though. It's probably gonna come back. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ryan, what are your thoughts on Travis Touchdown?
It's not fun to play.
The little bit that you played.
The part where you actually play the game is not fun. But to me, it is like there's other games that I've played where, playing the game's not fun, but the story stuff that happens is interesting enough that I think it's worth playing. If you can suffer through some of the actual gameplay,
sure,
because it's really funny. It is very funny. I just wish they would make the gameplay stuff shorter so I could get to the other stuff quickly.
Get to the funny.
Yeah, like his Suda 51's humor is it's right up my alley, and like it seems like almost every one of his games has it to varying degrees. So, I think that's all I've played.
Well, I mean, you had a shit ton of stuff you played, but you don't want to talk about it.
Man, that was last year. I really don't know no, I really don't know what to say about any of it besides what I said during Game of the Year, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really talk about Diablo 3 all that much, but
no, we all know what Diablo 3 is.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
I do.
Oh, all right, good. Ryan, other than Travis Touchdown, what have you been playing?
Not much. I still have not finished Onimusha. I think I'm somewhat close to the end.
How did I finish it and you have not?
I haven't played much of anything.
Oh, wow. No time?
No, not really. No time and not that much interest either. Like I played some of Tales of Vesperia too, but I didn't put that on here. But
you've been watching stuff still? Are you watching movies?
Mostly YouTube. I did watch the Halloween remake, and
how was it?
Well, so, I feel like I turned it on. I watched.
We don't do this show anymore. But yeah, tell me about this movie.
I watched it 3 times, but I really only maybe watched.
I'm sorry. What?
I watched it 3 times, but I think I really only watched it 3/4 of one of those times because I wasn't watching it the whole time. So the first time I watched it, I was like, man, this is fucking terrible.
This is classic Ryan right here.
It just looks like I
beat 10 games, but I don't remember half of them.
Well, it's because I wasn't fully watching the movie. But so I kept going look into it and like watching part of it, and then I'd go back to what I was doing, and I watched part of it, go back to what I was doing. And the parts that I saw, I was like, this just looks like any regular old school I don't know, like slasher movie. Like this is really boring. They didn't do anything.
It's not necessarily Halloween feeling.
No, it was like almost to a fault. Like they showed
too much.
Where it was like they're kind of almost like they tried to remake the first movie. At some parts of it, where like you're seeing them walking home from school.
So this is the Force Awakens version of Halloween, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but I think it was just the parts that I happened to see the first time because then I watched it again and paid a little more attention, and there was quite a bit of stuff that was different that I just missed because I wasn't paying attention during those scenes.
It's amazing what happens.
I don't know. I can't. I really wanted to see it, but I didn't. I don't know, for whatever reason I couldn't focus on it.
You didn't care?
Yeah, not enough, obviously.
Clearly not enough.
And so somehow the first watching of it, I totally missed the ending.
All of a sudden there's credits rolling?
Yeah, that's what happened. I looked over and the credits were rolling. I was like, well, that fucking sucked. And then
my wife fucking sucked.
I missed the credits again the second time. I met the end of the movie the second time. So, but the third time I saw the ending, and the ending was actually pretty good.
You finally got her to finish. I got you.
Yeah, but I probably actually need to watch it one more time to actually like.
Oh my fucking god!
This movie's a mind fuck.
This is amazing.
It's just because I'm every time I watch it, I'm doing something because normally I'm used to just putting
Beating
on
off.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a Halloween movie.
That's why he's finishing and the movie isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Jamie Lee Curtis, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I only make it to like 15 minutes in, and then I'm done. I don't
It's
know.
all over. He shuts the movie off.
Have you ever seen that Norm Macdonald one where he actually reviews porn movies?
Uh-uh.
I don't know if it's Norm Macdonald or it might have been somebody else, but he kept talking about. He's like, he would describe the movie based off of an interest. So he'd be like, interested, very interested, not interested. He would review it.
That's perfect.
It might not have been Norm Macdonald. There's another guy. Who was the guy who was in Weeds? That was the accountant.
Oh, I've never seen
Kevin
Weeds.
Nealon?
Yeah, it might have been him. It might have actually been him instead of Norm Macdonald.
Okay.
Yeah,
They got similar humor, I think.
Yeah. But no, I was I need to watch it again where I'm not actually doing something while I'm watching it. So
Were you playing on your Switch or did you just have it on the other TV?
I was actually working.
No, right on.
But yeah, so if I could I actually don't really play the Switch handheld much anymore. But yeah, I'll probably rent it and watch it again, probably on Amazon.
Ralph, real quick, do you remember what the movie's called? I'm harkening back in my my memory of yesteryear. You were talking about Primer. What was the other movie that the people from Primer made that you said was also a super mind fuck?
I have it, and I can't.
I think
what it's
you were
called.
into it, and I think Ryan was really into it too.
Had a bunch of pigs in the movie.
Pigs?
I want to say blue was the warmest color, but it wasn't blue was the warmest color. That's the lesbian movie.
That was
No.
Yeah, that's the lesbian movie.
I
I'm
don't
making
know.
you really dust it back.
I can look it up.
You don't have to look it up. I couldn't remember
Well,
based
now I'm
on.
interested.
Yeah,
very
you talked.
I know who.
You guys, I just remember recently you guys were talking about it in an old episode, and I was like, oh shit, I like Mindfucks. I never watched this. What the fuck was it again?
Yeah, man. Upstream Color.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite a mind fuck. Like, it makes, not that Primer makes perfect sense, but
Primer makes some sense though.
It's easier to follow than
Sure.
Upstream Color. Like, Upstream Color wants you to watch it.
And then
a few times.
We also watched in a past episode. Is it the day after tomorrow, or that weird black and white Mickey, that Disney World movie that we watched in theaters? Maybe I DV theatered it. I don't remember. That movie was fucking weird, dude. Holy shit, I'd forgotten all about that movie.
Yeah, what is that game called?
Or is that movie? Yeah. I think it was the end of tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, or something of that nature. I had to look it up. No, because it was the Cat Eyes movie. Remember, he fucking had weird cat eyes at the end of it because he had the cat flu.
It wasn't the day after tomorrow.
What am I thinking? I just looked it up the other day.
I don't even know how you'd look that up.
Like I said, I put in Disney cat ears or cat eyes.
I mean, yeah, so it was filmed all at Disney World.
Escape from Tomorrow.
Okay.
We are one of the few people that saw it. The box office that movie made was $171,000.
I saw that movie.
Yeah. I think we all, I don't remember if you saw it at the same time, but that movie was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was.
Holy shit.
It was interesting.
It was very interesting. Your theory was that he must have been born in Disneyland or something because he fucking was really obsessed with making this movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's episode 20 of our show. All right, Onimusha, you said you haven't played a whole ton of, Ryan?
Probably pretty close to the end. At the part where some giant, I don't even know how you describe what the hell that lady turns into. This blocks me from going.
The bee?
Whatever the hell that
Twin
was.
bee?
That was something. I've played this game already and finished it. I don't remember much of any of it. I mostly remember the main square type rectangular area that you can run
Yeah.
around, and then the main area that you go into and fight a bunch of guys in the middle. I must remember that, but some of this other stuff I don't remember at all.
Are you at the boathouse? Is that what you're at? Is the boathouse where she's like swinging her butt at you as a bee and like trying to fight off the enemies at the same time and then hit her with magic and shit?
I don't think I haven't fought her yet. She just showed up and was like, "You can't go here."
You got like
barrier there.
No, I think you got like 2 hours now. I think you got 2 more hours still.
That's not very much.
Well, for a 6-hour game, it is.
Yeah. Finish that right after this. No, that's not very long.
True,
yeah, I don't remember that much from it.
Watching Halloween for the 4th time.
I could, but I probably won't.
Yes.
I'd rather watch Halloween 2 season of The Witch, or is it 2 or 3? I think it's 2.
H2O.
No,
That's what you're looking for.
I like H2O. LL Cool J.
Yeah. I think he dies, but he doesn't. Spoilers.
Cool J,
What?
baby. Love myself some Cool J.
His head's like a shark fin
True that.
or something.
Anything else you got, Ryan?
No, I don't think so.
Short week this week. I guess I feel like I've had so much time to play video games. I feel weird to like have more video games played than you guys. It's not normal. But then again, I'm not walking in the fucking ice storm that's going to turn you into a goddamn ice cube. Thankfully, you're alive and well. That's all I'm worried about. Ralph, why don't you tell me what we should talk about first? Why don't you hit me here?
Well, what are your thoughts on Onimusha?
I like Onimusha quite a bit, actually. I don't know. The story of Onimusha does not really matter, and that's fine. I'm not saying that the story needed to matter by any means, but I thought that the story should. I thought it might do a little something for me, but it really didn't, and that's fine. But I was
picked up a little more in the second one because I played part of the second one.
Well, so I looked to see if the second one was a continuation, and it really isn't until the third one, where they bring back Sam, basically.
I just remember them saying Jubei a bunch in the second one. Jubei.
The third one's got that dude from
Jean Reno.
Jean Reno. Yeah. Jean Reno, Jean Ralphio.
That's the one I have.
I've never played any of those, but I don't know. I thought the puzzles weren't overly difficult in that game by any means. I did get stuck a couple times just early on. I didn't really understand that I had to switch weapons in order to do the runes part. They don't really describe that in detail.
Yeah, I remember that, but
once you get that, like that's pretty easy. But then I got lost real easily when I didn't realize I had to throw. Again, older game. I didn't realize that it wouldn't just automatically use an item I had in my Raphael in my inventory. So when I get to the beach area, and it's like, oh, you can see down there. And then you have to like throw your rope ladder, and it's like, no, you can climb down. I was like, oh, I have to actually go into my menu and select this game, and then select what I want to do with it. But
yeah, it's old. I think I played it like 10 years ago.
It is old. This is the first time I'd ever played it. But I would say that I enjoyed my time with Onimusha. It does not wear out its welcome. It's a very good and short, concise experience. I think it's novel for that it switches between characters, because did a lot of games do that back then, or is that kind of new?
I don't think that was new. To have more than one playable character? I don't think that was new.
Anyway.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 came out with the famous Solid Snake Raiden switch.
Oh,
I pissed everybody off.
Castlevania 3, you can switch characters. Not the same.
Yep, not the same. But anyway, sure. Onimusha is a good game. I like it a lot.
Okay. I'd watched some of your Spyro the Dragon stream.
I'm gonna give you a bus scale. Because
Spyro?
For Onimusha.
Oh, okay.
Because that's something we don't do anymore, and I was like, that's dumb.
Bust it up.
We should do that. And now that I remember how many buses it is, 73, right?
74.
74, yeah.
I think it was 74.
It was. I was just being
one bus out of one bus.
Well, in your mind, at least last I checked, I don't know, Ralph, do you still subscribe to this this belief? Anything between 9 and 173 is a 9, and 174 is a 10, but 1 through 8 is still just normally that's the score. You didn't want to do the. You didn't want to do the math of what it was if we actually scored the game.
That sounds right. Yeah.
You were very irritated about when we would hear it.
Where did we get all these extra buses? We got like 100 extra buses somewhere.
I don't know what's going on. I would. What I say? 100. I meant 73. Whatever.
I thought you said like one between like 174.
That's what I said, but it's not what I meant. I'm just an idiot. I would probably throw down on the rainbow bus scale of old. I would give Onimusha a solid 60 out of 74 buses.
Well, I thought you were going to give it a solid 6 at first.
Oh, well, that's six to Ralph was a 6. It doesn't matter. It's still 6 out of 10.
Give you a straight 6.
Okay. What? Please.
What about the first Spyro the Dragon? What kind of buses you looking at?
First Spyro, man, I tell you, I thought in my heart of hearts that I was more of a Crash guy. I'm definitely a Spyro guy. And I remember why. The platforming of that game is real fun. It's a real good time. It is charming as all hell. It is fun to run through and flame up some dudes and just find all the nuggets or the eggs or whatever it is that you're finding in the dragons.
Nuggets.
They'll lighten up the nugs as Spyro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Flaming it up. The one thing that I have an issue with Spyro Man, is there's no fucking subtitles in the game, in the cutscenes.
That was a kind of a mini controversy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. When I Googled it,
accessibility issue right there.
It is, and it seems a very easy fix and something they did not do. So it's kind of annoying. As I start playing the second one, same kind of issues are prevalent there. As far as the first game itself, it is not hard. I beat it in, I think, 6-ish hours. And really enjoyed my time. I'm not going to try to platinum that game because there are certain things I just don't want to do. As far as buses, I would probably give the first Spyro the Dragon remastered. I don't know what we're saying here. I'd give it a 62 out of 74 buses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Game of the year, 2018.
It's definitely remake of the year so far, even though it's not from this year.
Okay.
That second one plays real good. I do like that. Did you play the second one much, Ralph? Ryan?
I've only played a demo of the first one, I think.
I have yet to Spyro. I've never Spyroed.
So, anyway, I can't keep bringing up all this old shit. One of the old games, you're like, who would want to play Spyro the Dragon?
Me or Ralph?
You did.
Oh, yeah.
You were super, like, not into it. I think I brought up how I bought all those Spyro games for, like, $1 on PSN. And you're like, why did you do that?
I never understood it when I was a child, either, like, why people were into Spyro. It did not look good.
Yeah. I mean, Crash is hard, and I don't remember, like, I don't remember thinking Crash was hard when I was younger, but I feel like Crash is really hard now. Yeah. Where Spyro is just like, it's just a good time. I mean, you run from level to level, you platform, you find gems, you try to figure out, like, the second one, I think, adds a little bit of a Metroidvania-esqueness to it where, now that you figured out that you can how to climb, now go back to these first original levels and get to these secret areas that you didn't get to before, right? I didn't feel like you got that in the first Spyro. It was very straightforward with what you had and what you didn't have.
Yeah, I never liked either one of those as a kid, but I would actually play Crash. I had all 3 Crash games and I gave them away to somebody because I didn't like them so much. But now with the remasters, it seems like I would definitely play Spyro over Crash.
Yeah, Spyro is real fun. I had a real good time with Spyro. So, check out the stream over at the Level Up Show Podcast YouTube. I believe it's, I don't know, youtube.com/TLUSP if you care.
Little D's Adventures.
I didn't know what to name it, and I was going to ask you for help, and then I just went with that because
that's fine.
Seemed to work.
Spyro definitely didn't have any good commercials either, though. It was mostly
true.
Yeah. It was all Crash. Crash was tearing it up in commercials.
Naughty Dog knew what it was doing.
Well, yeah, them or Sony. I don't know who was the one behind the commercials.
Jack Tretton. Wait.
Kevin Butler.
Yeah,
it was Kevin Butler.
Yeah, he was Crash.
What else there, Ralphius? What do I got there? What do you want to talk about?
Mutant Muds.
I played about 30 minutes of Mutant Muds last night as I was sitting there trying to watch some YouTube videos and then fell asleep because I got up super early.
Halloween.
I don't know. I instead came downstairs and ate these Oreos with my wife while she finished watching The Notebook.
Nice.
Well, did she spoil it for you?
Does dog die at the end?
I asked her if we could die together right then. She just looked at me.
You have to forget who she is first, right?
I mean, I've got this beer here.
Does he ever remember who she is? Or
her that doesn't remember him.
No, she doesn't remember him.
I don't know anything about this movie.
She's got Alzheimer's when she's old. But yeah, that's the whole crux of the movie. Is the end is where she remembers him and then forgets him, and then at the very end he has like a heart attack, comes back, sneaks into her room. She remembers him.
Oh, she's this creeper in my room trying to.
She remembers him, and then is very cheesily like, "Do you think our love could take us away together?" And then they die holding hands in the bed.
Celine Dion.
Yikes.
Super fucking cheesy.
The hidden iceberg.
Meanwhile, the coconut's over here just like.
She just suddenly remember him, just like remember him as Ryan Gosling and not as an old creepy dude.
She's like, "Fuck, what happened?"
Yeah.
I fucking hate my life.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to remember you.
Who was the young version of her? Was it
Rachel McAdams, man?
Mean Girls? Yeah.
Yummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yummy. It's the reason I'll watch that movie is because she is smoking hot.
Is that PG-13? What is that movie?
It's got to be rated R.
Rated R.
No, it's probably PG-13. I don't know. I don't know.
You trying to say the old dude does something when he sneaks in the bed? Or what's going on?
Let me tell you something. By their love taking them away, he's trying to get it off one more time.
Did they show him like Papa Viagra or something?
It's implied.
He's like, I know how to remember me.
Oh no.
And then he put him in jail. Yep.
I'll give you a solid 6. Does that go here?
Are they in an old person's home, or where is it at?
No, they're an old person's home, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, it's an implied orgasm is what it was. We'll kill them both.
You said he had a heart attack, right?
Yeah, before the Viagra, though.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to read between the lines there.
Yeah, like I said, it was
implied. He was practicing for that day. So he popped a couple Viagra.
Seized him up in more than one way.
All this is in the book.
The Notebook is full of Viagra notes. Oh fuck! All right, what else?
Dosage. Yeah.
Oh, Mutant Muds. Oh Jesus! What is it, Ralph? It's a platformer with guns and like badass ability to jump like forward and backward. It reminded me a little bit of the Donkey Kong where you could go like between sets of the same level. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, like foreground and background. It was.
Yeah, those are the
It was cooler on 3DS, I guess, but
I can imagine it would be.
It's still cool on there.
It is cool. And for $3, I mean, I'm not gonna play that puzzle game. I don't know what the other mode was.
That puzzle game is not bad.
Yeah, it's like Tetris, though.
Nah, not really.
Oh, really? It looks like. I might check it out then. It looked like Tetris. 2019 is the year.
Explode.
2019 is the year that I say yes to a lot of things that I would normally say no to. Like,
oh no, don't
like Daniel Brown.
Like, no, he's back to say no. He's a bad guy for the first time. Anyway, Mutant Mud seems cool. I will check more out about that. But what are there's 2 endings to each mission. Like I went left in one of the missions and it took me to some red world.
Oh, it's supposed to look like a Virtual Boy level.
Oh, is that why it's all red? Okay, yeah. So it was just, and the platforming had to be very particular where you had to jump at the very end of your jump.
Those levels are tough.
They were a little tougher, but I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it.
Another game I was going to recommend to you. I'm glad you picked that up.
I picked that up and the other one. I picked the other one that was $1 up too.
Zeo Drifter?
Yeah, Zeo Drifter. I picked that up, but I didn't play
Nice. Okay. Gunman Clive, the collection just came out. $4 for 2 games.
We talked about Gunman Clive on one of the older episodes because I've been interested in playing those, and you said that I should pick them up. They were kind of, I want to say you said like Mega Man. Yeah, yep. You said they were a little bit like
easier.
Mega Man. Way easier, yep.
They're pretty short, too.
I said I was interested in it, and you said I should pick them up on the 3DS because they're pretty cheap, and I never did. So good callback, and also good call.
Yeah, they're on Switch now.
That's a bad news for you guys. James Garner's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's super dead. He truly died of a Viagra overdose.
But Gina Rowlands, she's still alive. So
she's still rolling, is what you're saying?
Yeah, she's a survivor. Yeah.
She's not gonna give up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. Mm-hmm. Speaking of not stopping, never stopping, not nonstop. But it's Jolene. Hello. She was very happy to see her young self and you in the podcast that we watched.
Do you remember any of it?
Probably not. Did you remember any of that stuff?
She's like,
she's a liar.
She said that she did, but I don't think that her memory is that good. She did remember how good of a dancer she was back then, and she needed to get better now because she used to be real good. She loved.
That was like pre-floss though. That was before flossing was a thing.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like this was the floss back then.
What she was doing?
What Ralph was doing. She was just copying Ralph. She loved Ralph so much.
Is that dance that Ralph does in Fortnite?
Not yet. He sued him.
Yeah. Me and Backpack Kid. Yeah. We're going places.
Yeah. Making money. Making that Fortnite money.
Courtney Cox. Yeah.
What are you here to say, child? What do you have to say?
Nothing.
No, she's got nothing.
Just say goodnight.
Yeah. You're coming to say goodnight?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, we might have school tomorrow, I guess, right?
Yeah, if the weather.
Yeah. It's been a rough week for schools here. If you guys probably don't pay much attention.
Here too.
Yeah. Next week is like one of the highs for next week is -6.
That's not a number.
-6.
Don't go anywhere.
Gosh.
I'm pretty sure most of the schools are going to be canceled next week because of just how fucking cold it is.
Just gonna light the school on fire. That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, it looks like
I know.
It looks like The Last of Us. Yeah, that'll be good.
And this morning, it was so freezing.
So freezing outside this morning, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I was there.
This morning, we could have I don't know why we didn't have a delay.
Yeah.
Because it was so freezing out in the morning.
Well, you got out early, and there's a delay tomorrow already.
I know, and it said at the end of the day we got out early because it was supposed to get cold and windy outside.
That's your weather report from Jolene Vance. Back to you for sports.
Oh, thank you.
Is the school far away or no?
From my house, no. It's approximately 2.5 blocks.
Do they have a bunch of people travel from far away? Because usually
there are a lot of kids that get bused from like Kellogg, where the Coconuts' parents live, and some of those are gravel roads. So that like our hard surfaces only. But there's been my entire windshield was a coat of ice when I got off work today. I had to scrape off like an entire sheet of ice.
Yeah, because usually when the people have to travel, that's when they start canceling. Travel far away, they start canceling schools.
They do, and nowadays I think it's a lot more. It happens a lot more frequently that school gets canceled when it gets cold. Where when I was young, I don't remember it ever getting fucking canceled because it was cold. It got canceled because it was hot a couple times, like 120 degrees, and they're like, "Yo, we gotta go. It's too hot in school. Can't keep them cool."
It's only when the buses wouldn't start.
Never in the cold, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all 74 of them.
Buses too, yeah. So we should probably give those back.
Yep.
All right, you gonna say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night. Have a beautiful tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's dance party time. You're gonna give Ryan a fist bump?
Oh, fist bump could happen.
This one's gonna be up here.
In the camera.
Right in the camera.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, she's still happening. It's
Oh.
still happening.
double fist bump time. Nope,
There it
nope,
was.
not triple.
Oh, jeez.
Not there it is.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
They said good night.
Olivia's gonna be down later.
Oh, Olivia's next. Great.
She's gonna be down in 15-ish minutes.
You can
Goodbye.
tell us about
She doesn't have one.
you tell us about Resident Evil 2 while she's here.
She watched it.
Devo.
They're both really excited about it.
Whoa. They probably shouldn't watch that.
Yeah, I talked about it last week. Don't you remember how I'm a terrible parent for letting them watch me
Did
play
they
Resident
see
Evil
the
2
guy
demo?
get ripped in half?
Yeah, that was the whole point of me telling that story last week. Was how I was a terrible parent because
Should have bought the
I didn't-
Japanese version. It's censored in that one.
I didn't realize that was going to happen, and then all of a sudden, like it happened, and I was like, "Oh boy,
Guts everywhere.
yeah, it wasn't good."
You should be like, it's okay, they're going to bandage him. He's going to be fine.
I just told him it was a video game; it was fine, and they were both like, "This is cool."
Dude, how old is she now?
Jolene's 7.
Oh, I was like 11 or something when I first saw
Yeah.
it. And I was like, this is amazing.
What did I? Oh man, I was playing. I don't remember what I was playing in front of them again. Post for previously on the Level Up Show podcast, and I think it was Grand Theft Auto 5, and there was like some weird sex scene. You guys were like, "What?"
You shouldn't say this
It wasn't
live.
the Travis one. Oh man,
No, she was like, I think she was like a year old or 2 years old at that point.
doesn't
So
Travis at like the beginning of that game like bang that biker dude's girlfriend and then kill him? Isn't that what happened? I could have swore that
What?
happened.
I have no idea.
GTA 5, doesn't Travis like bang that biker dude's from biker dude's girl from like GTA 4? He bangs that guy's girlfriend and then kills him.
Travis.
Or Trevor, sorry.
Oh
Trevor.
yeah, I don't remember. It might have happened. That might have been what it was. Is that like the weird
Yeah.
trailer park thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Oh man, that is a rough opening for anybody.
That's probably what it was. I don't remember for sure, but anyway, we talked. I already said it live once. I'm not going to be afraid to say it again.
That was
It's fine.
brutal. It's like,
But
man,
again, I think she was like a year old or 2 years old at that point. So her cognizant reality of what was happening was literally.
you just like get the hands over the eyes.
No, I'm pretty sure she was playing with toys and wasn't really actually paying attention to what she was doing or what I was doing.
Yeah.
So she didn't have any interest in video games at that point.
She was
Anyway,
in early access. That's what you're saying.
she was, yeah. Resident Evil 2, I will reserve the judgment that I've passed upon it already. I do think that it looks fantastic. I am not a fan of the non-linear, at least what I feel to be a non-linearity to that game, although I don't mind non-linear games. I know that's a double standard, but I think it was probably because I played a demo, though. Like, I went into that locker room. I didn't get to open all those lockers. I didn't get to find how to open all those lockers, and that annoyed me. But again, that's probably because I was playing a one-shot demo where I want the opportunity to go figure that out, and I didn't get that.
So what does that even? I've never really read what that meant. Why do they call it one shot? Can you really not play it again? Or
Literally can't play it again. It will not let you do
that
it.
is weird. What if you delete it and install it again?
Same thing. It's still. I mean, it updates it to the Resident Evil server. So like, I don't know. I think it's the ping. I don't know if it's the ping of your internet or what it is, but something stops you.
Yeah, I wonder if you download it and then play it offline.
I mean, it comes out in 3 hours, so now it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. But that's kind of weird that they do that.
It is weird. You're right. I think I would. Everyone, including yourself, has told me that if I like 7, I would probably, because 7 is a lot like these older games.
God, when you said 7, I thought you meant the movie 7.
Oh no. No, not the little doll thing.
Hopefully there's nothing in the box in this game, but I don't know.
No. Oh, what did I say? The little dolls? What movie am I thinking of?
I don't know. I'm thinking
Little
of Brad
dolls?
Pitt 1, 7.
Yeah, no,
Brad
yeah,
Pitt.
what's in the box now? I'm with you now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking of. Anyway, so RE2, the demo, I'm just kind of reserving judgment for it because I will play it a little bit more and give it a fair shakedown. I might still not like it, but I've given fair shakedowns to other games that I've talked shit about in the past, so we'll see.
Okay. How much Tropical Freeze have you played?
I think I'm through the third. I'm stuck on the third boss right now. Is that the fish boss? You remember the big blowfish?
You know, you're underwater.
Yeah, fuck that level.
Okay.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
So let me tell you I finally run into the point that playing Tropical Freeze portably is not work. It just doesn't work, and it's in that level because the responsiveness that I feel like between me playing it handheld and I'm trying to turn Donkey Kong or Funky Kong like certain ways. I feel like there's like a quarter second or half second delay in me playing it handheld mode, and maybe I'm just making this up because I haven't played it on TV with a controller. But man, does that seem to fuck me right up because I get to the point where he huffs in all the air and then he starts rolling. You know, he's gonna roll towards you, or if you go up, he's gonna roll up, or if, you know, whatever. And he follows me and just fucking wrecks my ass every time. And I just I play it. I think I probably died on that boss 25 times. Just can't. Man. I can't do it. That's all portable too. I've never played it. I haven't played it.
How long has it been since you played it?
Prior to this?
Yeah.
Release. And I didn't even get that far in
release. No, I mean like between this podcast and the last time you played it.
4 days probably.
Oh, because I wonder if you just like tried it again right now, if you just do it the first try.
And it's very possible because I had that happen in what did I shut up and turn back on? I did that something very recently where I shut something off, turn it on, and beat it the first time. I was like, oh, fucking A. Great.
Yeah, moving on. Pretty much what happened to me with Kingdom Hearts 2 with that boss fight that was giving me so much trouble.
It's sometimes easier to just take a mental break and shut it off and turn it back on. That's what happened with me in Mario Kingdom Battle, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Shut it off, beat Bowser the first time.
Maybe that could have happened with Lord's Shadow too.
Yeah, fire that up.
Yep.
The excitement that I had for when you said you were going to get Lords of Shadow in one of these shows brings me so much pain.
The first or second one?
Second one.
I really liked the first one, but apparently people are starting to poop on that now.
I think the second one was like one of your most anticipated games of 20 whatever.
I like the first one a lot. It'd be cool if they gave it an Xbox One X update because the frame rate was pretty nasty in the first one.
I just wish it does not hold up.
Yeah.
Does it not?
I don't think. Well, I tried playing the second one not too long ago, and it's like not even fun to play. But the combats should be about the same as the first one, though.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, I don't know.
More rats in the second one.
Tropical Freeze still looks really good. I really enjoy playing Donkey Kong. It makes me want more Donkey Kong. So my early E3 pick for this year.
It's more Donkey Konga.
I never played any. I never played any Donkey Konga. Although I did see somebody retweet something earlier, and it was somebody, or it was Donkey Konga, but with that REM song "Losing My Religion," but it was a cover, and it was real bad.
Yeah, I think
that's a really good song. Yeah,
I remember the first time I heard the B-52 song "Rock Lobster" was in Donkey Konga.
Oh wow, no, that's crazy.
That was either the first or second one. I don't know. Well, the time has come.
E3, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think we'll get some Donkey Kong action on E3.
Oh well. There's bound to be some Donkey Kong stuff happening. But Assassin's Creed. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what my life is anymore. So I traded in Onimusha. The fine folks at GameStop just decided to give me full credit back for Onimusha for the 24 hours I had the game. And that was really nice of them. And then I got Assassin's Creed.
Maybe the window that you returned it in. Maybe that was quick enough.
I'm pretty sure it was just the guy trying to talk to me about Kingdom Hearts and how he was more excited for Kingdom Hearts than me. And the death stare.
You basically distracted him.
Talking about Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. It's what happens. I was scrolling through Twitter today while I was taking a poop, and Giant Bomb was streaming the intro to Kingdom Hearts 3, and I couldn't not click it. And then I clicked it and saw Kingdom Hearts 3 was real being played by Jan Ochoa, and I immediately shut it off because I got really, really excited, and then I got really, really sad because I saw the font, and it's the same fucking font from so many years ago.
It has to be.
It does not have to be.
Is Haley Joe, what's his face, still sound like a child? Or is he?
I didn't hear it. I shut it right off.
Does he sound like a 30-some-year-old dude trying to sound like a child?
I will tell you in 5 days.
Okay. 5 days over 2? Or...
3, 5, 8 days over 2, yeah.
Okay.
So I bought Assassin's Creed Origins, which, Ryan, what are your thoughts on me buying that game versus like the Ezio collection
An
or
interesting start. Like maybe you would. I don't know, man. Might be a good choice. I don't know because that's the more modern version of Assassin's Creed. But I don't even know what I would recommend at this point. I wouldn't recommend 2 is the one where it really got going. But that's so old now that I wouldn't even recommend starting there.
So I picked up Origins and I threw it in the system and immediately took it right back out after I downloaded it because I just didn't know if I wanted to do it or not. You know, it's a big game. I've got a giant game coming my way in 5 days. I don't want to get too in depth into a Assassin's Creed game, and I don't want to Far Cry 5 myself in it because I don't know.
There's no way you're going to finish it before Kingdom Hearts.
No, and that's what I'm not trying to though. That's the nice part is I'm not trying to. I've had this wild hair at my ass to play it, and I don't know why. And that game is fucking pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That game is fucking pretty. Just wow.
Have you seen pyramids yet?
No pyramids yet. I played just a little bit. I played the intro where you stab that dude in the face with the mask that has the knife through it, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
Kick his ass and steal that loot, come out, red camel friend. And
it's all like a tutorial business. Yeah.
And then I went and started hunting, and killing some hyenas or whatever they were. I think they were hyenas or coyotes or something. And I killed some deer, get some leather, make a breastplate, upgrade my forearms. And then I had to rescue that dead guy.
Well, you got a horse yet? Or do you got a camel?
No, it's a camel, no horse. I've literally played maybe an hour of this game.
Okay.
But what I struggled with was the game inherently, I think, wants you to be stealthy. You don't have to be stealthy, but it's definitely telling you, hey, the right way to do, like this mission that I just did was like, hey, I could just walk through the front gate and these dudes are going to get pissed at me and I'm going to have to start fighting them. Or to the left, there's a dog. To the left, there is all this tall grass. So, hey, maybe just tall grass it and kind of sneak your way up to the jail cell. But I did that, snuck up to the jail cell, opened it up. Dude still saw me. So I'm like, I don't know what you're asking me to do here.
And I wouldn't worry about it so much. You might, as you play it, you'll probably get better at doing some of the stealth stuff. But you definitely don't have to stealth everything. I can't even remember if there's parts where they force you to, like where you, because it used to be in the old ones, there'd be forced stealth where like if you were seen, you fail. And I think they got rid of that for this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping they did. I like how when you die, it's like desynchronization and resynchronizes. I think that's kind of dumb and fun. And I know that's part of the Animus shit. I don't know. The game feels good. I like the bow. I wish that the aiming was a little better on the bow, and maybe that's just because it's an early bow. But the game's really pretty. The story is this guy fighting for vengeance and going to take out the big bad guy. I mean, it's pretty simple story. Nothing.
There's more blocking in that one too, where you like. There's a lot heavy shield.
A lot of Batman square to dodge out of the way. R2 for shield break.
If you would have got Odyssey though, they got rid of the need for shield. For using the shield like pretty much entirely. Like I never used the shield in Odyssey.
Odyssey was 25, so I was really close to buying Odyssey, but just at least everybody online. I know that I think you have said specifically that you enjoy Origins a little bit more. I'm just going to pick up Origins, and you like Bayek, don't you?
Yeah, Bayek's pretty good. He's a really good character.
He seems like a really cool character. I don't like. Why does the swimming feel so goddamn awful?
Like slow or
no, like I tried to invert because it felt like it was already inverted, and when I inverted it, it made it worse. But like going up was down and going down was not really up, but it was just kind of like a meandering in there. And thankfully, like you didn't die super fast as you were swimming. But boy, did I feel like swimming was bad.
At some point, I think you will get infinite, like you'll never run out of breath or whatever.
Oxygen, yeah.
I think that happens at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. But it gets to some point where you don't have to worry about it.
I'm not sure that I'll go through and do all the side missions. I'll probably just end up mainlining most of it, but we'll see. I'm not avoiding doing side quests by any means. I'm just kind of seeing where the game takes me. I'm taking it very leisurely. I own the game. I'm not worried about it. But so far, I would be cautiously optimistic aside from the random or early forced stealth or seemingly forced stealth that I got around by just running, grabbing the dead body, running back out and throwing it on my camel and running away.
Yeah. It's definitely more open too than the other. Well, like
Yeah.
all of them are open worlds, but this one's a little more.
There's a lot going on.
Here, a little more so than the other ones. But yeah, I don't even know what I would recommend. Maybe Syndicate or something if you're going to play one of the older ones. But the style is very different. Like I almost kind of want them to go back to the old style just because they've done these two. I want one that's kind of old school, but they probably won't.
Yeah, probably not.
Go back.
Once you go to Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
you don't go back.
Yep, you become a mummy.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
a movie series Ralph has never seen a single one of.
Mm-hmm. They scoop your brains out and you're the mummy.
Yep. It's really easy.
In the fuck yeah.
Put your dick in the ear hole. Yep, that's the whole thing.
The eye hole at that point.
Well, whatever suits your fancy. I think that's everything I've been playing, right, Ralph? Derek Vance has played an Assassin's Creed game in the year of our Lord 2019. What the fuck is happening?
Congratulations.
I've sworn off these games for 6 years. Fuck.
I've played like four or five of them, and I've not gotten into any of them. But that means nothing.
Friend of the show, Tony Welchel, is big into Odyssey right now. He says he thinks Odyssey feels like The Witcher 3. I don't really know.
Oh, I would agree with him. The way they did Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it seems like they were heavily influenced by The Witcher. And if you just look at the map and all the locations and stuff too, they were
Odyssey, you mean?
Both Odyssey and Origins.
Oh, sure.
Origins was like them kind of
testing it a little bit,
getting into it, and then they developed the two at the same time. So they really went all out with Origins. But yeah, like they very much saw what The Witcher was doing and were trying to get that kind of vibe in Assassin's Creed. Sort of did, sort of didn't, but
sort of didn't.
Yeah.
He was very much this feels like The Witcher to him. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that's why I'm wondering whatever the next one will be, if they're going to just keep going down that path or they're going to try something different.
Telling you, man, modern day Assassin's Creed, go for it.
That's my band name. Yeah.
Watch Dogs 3 meets Assassin's Creed.
I don't even know what that would be.
I make it happen, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Captain.
It's just going to be dogs. Dogs, and Michael get in trouble again.
I listened to a bunch of Cap'n. It was like the same song, but I listened to some Cap'n YouTube videos the other day because, boy, what a world we live in where we don't get more Cap'n.
Did you ever watch that kid show where the dog would go back in time as like a history?
Yeah, on Channel 11, Wishbone.
Yeah, Wishbone. Yeah,
yep.
Wishbone as an assassin.
Yeah, I'm into that. Riding the magic school bus.
Yeah, Ubisoft. Yeah. Yep, getting Wishbone in there, him just fucking up a pope or something, and
just tearing his throat out, and then hopping on the fucking magic school bus and bouncing off the planet.
Yeah,
I'm into that.
So, and nobody sees him as a dog, but the whole time you're playing, it looks like a dog.
That's the Iowa Public Television Saturday afternoon classics game I want.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
I don't know who's got the rights to Wishbone these days, but
I think that was a Canadian show, if I'm not mistaken. Actually,
well, I mean, it's hopefully French Canadian, because then they get hook up with
What the fuck's a Medjai, by the way?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up, and I don't remember. I looked it up like a year or two ago, and I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. So, all right. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've been playing. I think, Ralph.
That's what it looks like. You want to surmise some scores?
Can we fucking surmise some scores? Yeah.
All right. It's time for Surmise the Score. I hope you know what you're in for.
Also, I need a new intro song. It's been years. No, I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I like our intro song, but if you have some ideas.
I got some days off next week for once in a fucking lifetime, so.
Is that your week off? Your week off?
I get 6 days off.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have waited and done Game of the Year, and I should have made you spend one of them with me, and then made you get really, really sick because every time you come up here and see me, you get super sick.
True.
Anyway, sorry.
Fucking
Surmise the
Iowa,
score.
man. Corn.
Yeah. Okay.
The segment of the show where we try to guess the Metacritic scores of games that aren't out yet.
So many games.
So many games. And currently, during this season of the Level Up Show podcast, if someone wins, then they get to remove a game from the top 100 worst games of all time list. And then hopefully one day we will determine what the worst game of all time is. We know it's not WCW NWO Thunder.
No.
It's not Pit Fighter.
No, that's all I got. That's all we know. So
We've forgotten the rest.
yeah. Recently,
The rest will be revealed in Notebook 2.
Still no.
that's correct. Recently, we tried to guess the Metascore for Onimusha Warlords HD,
Yeah.
which the Switch version has the most reviews, which seems weird because it's the one that doesn't have a physical version, at least not in America, but whatever.
Easy to send out a Switch digital code, though, for review.
Oh, yes, it's true. 71
Oof.
out of
What was the
100.
PS4? Do you remember?
It was higher than that, like 76.
Hmm.
Actually, it's not going to matter
Oh,
as far as this is concerned. It's
right?
coming in dead last with a guess of 82 was Ralph.
Oh, sad day.
Sorry, Ralph. Coming in second
Who's Ralph?
with a guess of 81 was Derek.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Of course it
man.
was.
I thought I would have guessed in the 80s.
Nailing it with a guess of 80
Oh!
was Ryan.
Oh,
Ryan.
boy. It was a Derek sandwich, and I lost it.
It's
Oh.
true.
I
Ryan,
lost
you've won the right to remove a game from this top 100 worst games of all times list.
Let's see. We have so many amazing games on this list.
Yeah,
it. Like VIP.
almost too many.
Balls
Yeah.
Almost
3D.
100. Yeah, that's a bad game.
Man, let's see. Trying to
Haze
figure
is a
out- I got-
popular option.
Well, I was going to pick that one, but I'm trying to see if maybe there's something I can get off of there.
Drawn to Death is also a popular option.
That's one of the 100. Yes.
I am going to take Hunted the Demon's Forge off of there.
Hunted the Demon's Forge.
Yeah,
Okay.
strike that one out.
That is not the worst game of all time, it turns out.
No, they were trying hard though. They failed.
Yeah. They'll get him next
You done
time.
messed up, Aaron.
Damn, you did. Next up, we have Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Ryan's.
I'm still upset that was not Xbox One X enhanced. What the hell?
There's nothing to enhance.
Oh man.
The penises.
Yeah, well,
So this
and
one's weird.
they're all Japanese though, so I don't know.
That's true.
Actually, this isn't going to matter either.
Those games.
They need the most enhancement.
Oh no. This isn't going to matter either. But the Switch and PS4 version both had the same amount of reviews, and they're different scores.
So we have two winners potentially.
Well, it's not going to matter. It looks like, but the Switch version got an 84, and the PS4 version got an 81, which seems weird. But both had 22 reviews. So coming in last with a guess of 75 was Ralph.
Oh man! Wow.
Two
Nailing
last.
Coming in second with a guess of 77 was Derek.
Oh my fucking god!
Nailing it with a guess of 82 was Ryan. Ryan.
What was it actually again?
84 for the Switch version and 81 for the PS4. Those
Oh,
had the
man.
most reviews.
That was pretty close. We can get Hayes off of here.
Haze
Yeah,
is not the worst game of all time.
it was trying hard.
End of Haze.
Mhm.
End of Haze.
Yeah, Gabriel Byrne and
Gabriel
Burn.
Gabriel Byrne YouTube video that you were searching for so furiously at one point.
I don't even remember that. What was that?
I don't remember.
You
were really upset about not finding it on YouTube though.
Was he? I mean, he's probably doing something to a windshield, wasn't he?
It was something sexy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Speaking of sexy, next up we have New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
Windshield of
You
an
picked that up?
No, I did not.
Are you going
I
to?
almost did.
No, I didn't. I never thought that was a very good game, honestly.
I don't think you ever really a side-scrolling new Mario guy.
I like all the new quote unquote ones besides that one. Like I like the Wii one a lot, and I like New Super Mario Brothers 2 on 3DS, and I like the first new one on DS.
Toadette's not anything for you?
No. And I was going to show you guys, I was going to send you guys a picture of why I wouldn't buy this game, because I have 3 Wii U games. One of them is New Super Mario Brothers U. One of them is New Super Luigi U.
Yep.
And the third one is New Super Mario Brothers U / New Super Luigi U.
Yeah.
So like I don't need.
You don't want to four time it.
I have too much of this.
Are any of those sealed?
I think the Luigi one is.
That's probably the one that's got probably the most money in there.
Actually, I don't remember. I don't want to play any of them. Why do I have them? 80. 80 out of 100. That was the Switch version because that's the only one.
Oh, but I don't know. I guess it's a remake.
I mean, I don't think they did a whole lot to it besides Peachette or whatever the fuck it is. Coming in dead last with the guess of 93.
Oh shit! Hopefully that wasn't me.
Was Derek.
Fuck.
And coming in with a co-first place.
Oh no!
With guesses of 82 and 78 respectively.
Fuck you guys.
It's the rest of us. It's Brian and Ralph.
Assholes. I'd like a recount. Can I get a recount, please?
Yeah, I'll count all them numbers for you. I'm going to take, this may be a mistake, but I'm going to take Paper Mario Sticker Star off of here.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a great game, but I think it's just more of a grind than anything. That's all I got for you. Ryan, what you got?
I'm taking Never Dead off of the list.
Okay.
The game showed some potential.
Yeah, and the title.
Yeah, it was a good name. It's a good title.
Yeah. It's like you're dead, but you're not ever.
Yeah. They wasted all their effort on the title, and then they knew they had to put something out with that title.
That's true. They commissioned the title, and it's like, shit, we gotta make a game about this.
Half the budget title.
Next up, we have the aforementioned Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, which is rocking a solid 68. 68 on Metacritic.
I wonder how off we were on this one.
So coming in dead last with a guess of 85.
Oh no.
Was Derek.
God fucking damn.
He's back.
Hold on. And I'm not even going to win the Kingdom Hearts one because I guessed super low.
We'll see. You might get one of these.
Fuck you.
We'll see.
He already knows if you got one.
Yeah, I know. Like you might get one.
You.
There's a 1 out of 3 chance you'll get one of these.
Fuck this and fuck you.
Got destroyed by Michigan State. Oh.
Coming up
I'm
in
sorry,
second.
did you expect anything other than that?
Nah.
Free tickets. Free tickets just for people to show up. Get out of here.
Well, it's not like Iowa's terrible, but they wanted to get a home win against a ranked top 10 team. Didn't happen.
Never. They're not Iowa State.
What? They beat Iowa State.
Yeah, but also Iowa State beat Kansas at home.
In Hilton, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean at home. Anyway.
Yeah.
College sports.
It's wrong show. You can just say wrong show, Ralph.
That's for the college sports show.
That's the thing I've been saying lately. Just to my wife, I'd walk up to a wrong show.
What Okay.
She just stares at me.
Next up we have. I forgot what I was even doing. Oh,
You were going
second
number
place.
2. Yeah, second place.
With a guess of 77
You're so tired. I'm sorry.
was Ryan. Sorry, Ryan.
Oh, Travis touched on himself.
Not nailing it with a guess of 75 was me. What we got here?
A lot of games.
A lot indeed. I'm gonna.
Mario's missing. It's a great game.
That's a rough game.
The Jaws. Hell of a game.
I'm gonna take
On there.
What
was that?
Rapid Mario. Is it Mario on time or is it Mario missing?
Mario's missing is on there.
Mario's Time Machine. That's also a piece of shit.
Mario's
I'm gonna take Legends of Wrestling off of here. Sorry about that.
Which one?
The first one, I guess, for now. I'll work my way. I'm gonna assume they got worse as they went on.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Resident Evil 2.
Oh boy.
Not out yet. It's
Hot
got a lot of
banger.
reviews.
Hot banger.
91.
Also, we're not doing a very good job of describing what these games are, but keep going.
Oh no, that's completely left my mind at this point.
It's
Resident
been a
Evil
while.
2. People know what that is.
Sure.
91 out of 100. So coming in, do some math here. Coming in dead last. With a guess of
Hold on. He knows if I got one, yet he's doing the math right now.
this is actually pretty close. Coming in dead last with a guess of 94 was Ryan.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Coming in a mildly contested second with a guess of 89 was me.
Oh,
no. No, I'm not
He's the
prepared.
number one super fan of Resident
Winning it, yes, from the demo slayer himself with a guess of 92 was Derek.
All the ladies in high school called me the demo slayer.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. All right. I suppose I don't know about that. I was gonna take that off here. Maybe that's not a great one to take off of there.
You go with your gut, man.
My
Not
gut
your-
tells, I know. My gut tells me. My gut told me to take off.
Ride to hell. We know it's over. You done it.
God damn it.
You shook up the whole thing. It's fine.
Maybe this isn't a bad game, or so it's just a game that I didn't care for. I will take off Super Dungeon Bros.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Ride to Hell is like a 16 seed beating a 1 seed.
It's the biggest upset no one saw coming.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, and finally,
And neither did they because they had their clothes on.
oh no. Finally, we have Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hold on. I forgot you bought the DLC for that fucking game. What is wrong with you?
It was like $2 or something. I had to see.
$3.49 and did not give you the payoff you wanted.
I mean, it was just as bad as the rest of the game. Like,
There's no sex scene.
I don't remember.
There
Did I
was
say
one.
that?
You said that.
Okay. Yeah, I need to play that again. I need to hook my PS3 back up.
Just listen to the podcast. It's like playing it again.
No. Kingdom Hearts 3, which is not
Well,
out yet.
It's real though.
I guess it's real. 89. 89 out of 100.
Oh, you get a boner thinking about it. A roner.
Well,
a
get
roner.
ready to put that back in, because coming in last with a guess of 79
Holy shit.
Yeah, I went way low. My expectations were real poopy.
was
And
Derek.
they're fans, I know. I'll take it all day too.
He will take that solid 6. Coming
Great.
coming in coming in second with a guess of 84 was Ralph.
Oh no.
Nailing
Why?
it. Absolutely nailing it with a guess of 89 was Ryan.
Oh man.
How'd you do it?
I could feel the Keyblade in me.
Okay,
I could tell.
that's hot.
I could hear Donald
Spending
yelling his brains out as Goofy saying "Gorsh."
Somebody's
Potions,
dumping
yeah.
their potions all over your back. Yeah.
Yeah, Donald's always missing with the potions.
It's the motion in the potion.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They're trying to revive you with their special serum.
You just hear Donald freaking out, and you know he's getting ready to launch a potion.
Right into your gummy shit. No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Goofy's going crazy with the fucking shield. Like, what does it even do? He's like spinning his shield around and hitting nothing. I don't know what he's doing.
He's blocking everything.
I don't know what he's blocking. Maybe a potion? I don't know.
Ghost?
He's knocking back the potions like, no!
I wish you could block a potion. That'd be awesome.
And what am I thinking?
Kingdom
I'm so ready
Hearts.
to be neck deep in Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm telling you.
Nah.
Yeah, this is getting tough. We're getting down. I think I'm gonna get rid of Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Oh my god.
I think we're
Okay.
getting.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'm looking at all these other games like Hollywood Squares and Bad Street Brawlers, and it's like those can't go yet.
That's correct. They are bad.
I don't know, the 10 minutes on a Redbox that I played of Aliens Colonial Marines, that was pretty bad.
It's not great.
It's not good, but
You guys do.
it's probably better than Rock Revolution. It's probably better than Saw 2.
Yeah.
Not wrong. Currently it is the worst. Currently it is the worst game.
It is definitely better than WWF King of the Ring. But
All right. Well,
we're getting to some tough cuts.
we are. And now we have about 6 games for us to surmise.
Ooh,
Blast through this real quick.
yes.
I don't know what some of these are. I should have done research. Maybe Ryan could help us with this one if he has any knowledge at all about it. Entry and Odyssey Nexus, we got for us.
It's one of those like dungeon crawler map builder games.
On the 3DS,
Yeah, we actually have to like put stuff on the map and say what it is.
what do you got for us? Score.
81.
81. I'll go with a 75. Derek, what you got?
I'm gonna go with a 77.
77. Next up, a game that needs no explaining. And I don't know why the hell this exists. It's called Spike Volleyball.
Oh
It's
boy.
a volleyball game where
like
presumably you can spike it.
Maybe your name is Spike.
Are there any males in that game, or is it all females?
There's a male on the box. That's what I saw.
Remember, they used to make those Dead or Alive volleyball games. Is that no longer a thing?
Yeah, Dead or Alive. What was it called? Dead or Alive? Like smack these balls in your face or something?
Like jerk off to this
Yeah.
or something.
Right.
I think they still come out in Japan.
No, they just don't bring them
Bring
over to the U.S. anymore.
I mean, they're region free now, so whatever. You do what you need.
Make tea and burger in a hot tub.
I always make tea in the hot tub. Why wouldn't you do that?
You got a hot tub?
You have to do it quick.
Quick? How quick? How quick?
Like
So quick?
there's one people first and they come a lot of people.
Oh wow.
And they just have to get the hot tub and coffee and
Whoa. We got coffee in the hot tub?
Don't do that.
Okay. You know what's funny is when I turn my microphone off, and apparently you guys can still hear me.
It's a hot mic.
I've been doing this all night so I could like cough and like clear my throat, but apparently I must be picking it up the whole time.
No, it's so
So
loud.
that's
Not
good.
really.
Where's this hot tub at? You
Yeah.
should watch the hot tub time machine.
Where's the hot tub at?
Did you make coffee in it?
Was there coffee inside the hot tub?
no,
Oh, where's the hot tub?
Oh, what?
there's no hot tub.
Oh, there is no hot tub.
Oh, what was she saying then?
What? Why is she leaving this on?
Fucking no.
Oh man,
What were you guys watching?
Watching the Bachelor of people be bad.
That sounds good.
They were the
You watching
person
Cops?
Oh, is mommy watching stuff on TV?
Yeah.
Oh, is she watching Ted Bundy stuff?
Oh man.
Trying to ruin your children.
I'm pretty sure that's what she's probably watching. Is that new Ted Bundy?
Oh
Pretty
man.
sure she's watching that new Ted Bundy stuff from.
Oh man, that is not Married with Children. I'll tell you that.
That's probably what she thought she was watching. Was Married with Children.
That's just the saddest episode I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Did Thanos scratch your chin? Or did you scratch it?
That's a tough question.
It happened in the hot tub. It happened in the hot tub stays in the
Who
hot
did
tub.
it?
Oh yeah, don't spill your coffee in the hot tub.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you in the hot tub with hot coffee anyway? Like you're
Yeah.
already hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what you would do in a hot tub. Like, what would be the drink? Probably some alcohol or something. I don't know.
Usually a beer.
Or-
Maybe a
Like a root beer
margarita.
float or something in the hot tub, or
Okay, yeah.
is it like Deuce Bigelow and he keeps dropping stuff in the hot tub? And eating
Drops a sandwich in there and he keeps eating it.
it?
That's my favorite. That is literally one of my favorite parts of Deuce Bigelow. That's when he just keeps. It gets gradually worse as he's just like he drops ice cream in there.
Yeah. Nothing like some chlorine sandwich. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. Are you going to bed? So everybody, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Have a
Wait.
beautiful time.
Don't sleep in
Give
the
high
hot tub.
fives. Give high fives.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
You're supposed to high five the camper suite.
Just wherever. It's
High five.
appropriate.
Yeah.
You're gonna high five that volleyball when you spike it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Spike volleyball. I'm gonna guess
Oh boy.
a
Can you only
58.
spike it?
Yeah, that's the only move you can do in the game is spike.
Mhm.
You can't even serve it. Derek, what you got for us? Spike volleyball.
Am I first?
I already went 58.
Oh, got it. I'm gonna go with 61.
61. Ryan.
Oh, I was gonna do 59, but I'll do 62 now.
Okay.
I'll be the optimistic one. It's gonna get better.
Derek, you have to tell us what your guess
Okay.
is for Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 2.
Oh, I have played that piece of shit. Oh man.
The first one?
Uh,
Because this is the
Yeah.
second one.
yeah, I played the first one, not the second one. Yeah.
Okay. Second one's coming soon. Derek, what you got for us?
64.
64. Ryan, the expert on this game.
Yeah, 49.
49?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go 70.
Oh man.
I don't know. See what happens.
They shut the multiplayer off of the first one. They won't let you do it anymore.
I mean, I didn't want to.
It's the only way you can play with more than one person. You can't do local co-op. So, or local split screen, I guess, is what it would be.
Sorry.
Well, some of these are kind of far in advance, but whatever. We're gonna do them anyway.
Which ones are we doing?
Far Cry New Dawn.
Oh,
Ryan, what do you think about that?
I'll do 85.
85.
Hello.
I'll go 80. Derek,
I'm gonna go with a 77.
77.
My
Okay.
my favorite number to go with is 77.
Yeah, I see that.
It hasn't paid you yet.
Yeah, it is not paid out. It has not let me ride off into the sunset yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Here's another game that's probably not real. Crackdown 3.
Oh man.
It still acts like it's coming out in February, and I'm like, well, you gonna get started on that?
I got box art.
They got the box of Terry Crews on
It's gonna
board.
be a hell of a
That's about
crunch that last month. Get that game out.
It's like vector graphics.
Yeah.
Something.
It's
They're
gonna
going
be
to
Crackdown 3.
re-release Crackdown 2. Call it Crackdown 3.
It's not a bad idea. Now you can play it online.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 70. That's probably too high.
wow.
Derek, what you got?
I'm way higher than that. I'm going at 81.
Yeah.
81. Ryan,
All right, I'll stick with what I was going to do. I'll do 73.
73. All right, and finally, Derek,
Ooh.
we have Anthem.
Oh fuck. Okay.
What you got for us?
Oh man. Why? I don't know why. Oh man, I'm gonna fuck this up.
77.
My head is telling me
99.
no. 93 is what I got in my head.
93. Okay,
Yeah. I don't know why.
that's fine.
Sure.
Ryan, what you got?
All right, I'm going to go on a limb and say 79. It says introduce finger.
Oh wow.
Okay. I guess I'll just go in the middle.
The 80s are all yours.
I'll just go in the middle and say 80.
Man,
Clearly in the middle.
Hope for it to tank. It's gotta
I was actually gonna go below. I was gonna go 75, and I'm like, no.
It'd be funnier when you just go one above.
That's what I did for the 62. It's not a bad strategy.
That's
Bold
all I got
strategy.
for you.
All right. Well, I think we'll. What are you gonna do, Ralph? We've run a little bit longer than we anticipated. You want to talk about 2019 games, or should we wait?
Let's wait. I'm not with it.
Not mentally prepared for that. Oh, you're good. So maybe next week we'll look into 2019, and then we just surmise some of the big hitters there. We'll hope to God that they don't have the scores by next week, but we'll talk about that. And I'm just letting you guys know this time next week, things might be a little sticky around here.
You'll have Kingdom Hearts finished.
If I finish Kingdom Hearts that fast, I'll be very, very saddened. I don't believe that's going to happen, though.
We'll see.
We should take a surmise score on how long to beat for that fucking game. I bet you that game's probably like.
I wonder if it's already out there.
Well, I've already.
I bet it's 55 hours.
GameSpot's review said it took them 39,
So all right.
33. I don't remember. It was in the 30s though.
Well, that's pushing for a review too. So yeah, for me, I bet it's probably gonna be like 55 or 60 hours.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't. I don't think they, did everything. Of course.
Sure, yeah. Why would
I mean, I don't know. I like their reviews because they'll tell you how long they played it.
Yeah, I
normally, and they'll just give you like little pros and cons at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the only one I looked at. I scrolled down. Then one of the gummy thing was a con. So
yeah, I saw it. Game Informer gave it like a 9.5. I don't know whether to trust their reviews half the time since GameStop owns them. I know that's probably not a great way to think, but I don't know.
I like how so they put for 358 over 2. It's just the cutscenes.
Yes.
So on the HD 1.5 remix, main story 2.5 hours, main plus extra 2.5 hours, completionist 3 hours.
What?
So what's going on in there?
Go through the options.
Pause of the game.
Is there a secret scene for
Oh,
completionists?
You know what it is.
It involves some sea salt ice cream and a hot tub or something, or
New Dog City just got really real.
like Mickey got a secret keyblade in that one. Or...
Oh no!
Bloody Keyblade. Holy shit!
Oh,
3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is breaking news. Before we go, a Resident Evil television series is reportedly in the works at Netflix.
Oh no! Live action.
Yeah, I don't know.
Early stages of development, deepen the existing mythology. Outbreak production company franchise.
Did Netflix reveal that it was happening by showing their shirt, and their shirt said "We do it"? Or...
It didn't say.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry about you.
We blew it.
All right. That's it. That's all I got for you. Kingdom Hearts is real in 5 days.
Mhm.
5 days. I
Resident
also
Evil.
yeah, it's 3 hours away from 2.5 hours away from Ryan
Well, how long until they pull it from shelves? Because
it's not finished.
yeah. Well,
At least 5 minutes after the game gets released. Yeah.
NBA Live, was it 11?
Yeah.
You pull one of those on there.
Man, am I the only Ryan? You're waiting. Ralph, you don't care.
Oh, I pre-ordered. It's coming Tuesday.
I'll wait. I mean, it looks like it might be a good time. I don't know. Resident Evil 2 is coming. It's like I don't have any reason to get it yet.
Pretty hot, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a Resident Evil 2.
January's banging already.
Resident Evil 2 Steelbook coming in a separate package with my Resident Evil 2.
Of
I
course.
don't think I got this. I don't think I got the Steelbook for mine.
Love the separate steelbook.
I didn't even want the Steelbook. But
what's on that Steelbook?
Probably a zombie. I don't know. I'll send a picture whenever I get it.
Lots of jizz.
Yeah, it's all bloody too.
I still got that Fallout 76 Steelbook, except I don't have Fallout 76. I don't want the Steelbook.
What does GameStop do if you hand them a Steelbook? They hand it back to you?
I could try it. I don't know. I could just hand it to my trash can. It's probably easier.
They don't seem to care about the cases.
Or the discs.
The game itself.
It's really anything.
GameStop.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you're right. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in this week. Episode 182 in the books. We'll see you next week for the Kingdom Hearts-a-thon. For Ryan, for Ralph, I am Derek. Put your keyblade in your pants. Level up.
Solid 6 out of 10.
Oh, fuck.